Listen.
I am dismissing this charge.
Circuit Judge Frederic Schott berated a prosecutor after the judge decided to throw out a jury's guilty verdict in a DUI case. Channel 9's Kathy Belich is live in Seminole County. And Kathy, you questioned the public defender's office today about the judge's reaction. What happened?
Where the public defender's office here believes the judge was really angry over what it calls questionable testimony from the officer that no one from the sheriff's office was available to do the breath test in the DUI case. The accused driver told us today she didn't know what was going on. Licette Gonzalez insists she's innocent, is grateful to the judge, but says the whole thing was upsetting.
At the moment, I don't know what was going on. All I know was crying.
The officer said he didn't ask her to do a breathalyzer test because no one from the sheriff's office was available to do it. Even so, he indicated she had an unlawful blood or breath alcohol level, which automatically suspended her license for 6 months.
But you did not know what her blood or breath alcohol was at all, did you?
That's correct.
Were you drunk?
Oh, no. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
The jury found her guilty, but Seminole County Judge Fred Schott threw out the verdict and went on a tirade accusing the officer of lying and even of maybe breaking the law.
Take it up on appeal with him lying about it. The case should have never been done. Never. And we'll find out why your license was suspended if somebody broke the law to cause your license to be suspended.
The PD's office says the sheriff's office refuted the officer's claim about the breath test.
The evidence showed there are breath test operators always available to give a breath test, and that this officer said that there is not, which is not true.
But Sanford police say body cam video shows the officer asking for an operator and being told it would be 3 hours. The state is appealing. A hearing is set here for May, but the PD's office says it's going to file a motion to argue that the case is over. Reporting live at the Seminole County Courthouse in Sanford, Kathy Belich, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, we have this other case for driving a license suspended. And
yes, I actually was, if I could be heard on that matter, I was going to ask.
Before you go there, I want to be enlightened. I didn't think your license got suspended for 6 months just for getting arrested for DUI.
It was a mistake, admittedly, by Michael Wagner, who testified to that today.
He caused her to have her driver's license suspended for at least a few months, and now get arrested.
Yes, he did, Your Honor.
For nothing.
Yeah,
So you're going to no process that case? Or am I going to get mad at you today?
Perhaps you can get mad at me, Your Honor, but at this point, the only thing that we're willing to do,
Did you hear the
Your Honor,
uncontroverted testimony of this officer?
Your Honor,
Yes.
regardless of...
Tell me your position.
Yes, Your Honor. The DMV is in charge of suspending licenses.
Yeah,
They
when
received the ticket
officers
from the
lie to them...
Correct, Your Honor, and that's why patrons...
Then I want you taking him up for perjury.
Your Honor.
Will you take him up for perjury?
He admitted it was a mistake, Your Honor.
No, but he lied. He lied on a sworn
Absolutely
citation.
not, Your Honor, and that is not true.
I'm
The
dismissing.
state's position...
I'm dismissing.
You cannot summarily dismiss, Your Honor, without it going for us to be able to respond to.
No, I'm dismissing the charge. You can appeal.
We will, Your Honor. Please provide us a written order.
No, I'm dismissing the charge.
So there will be no 4 minutes or whatsoever.
Sua sponte, based upon this record. And that case has the same record as this case. So take it up on appeal with him lying about it. And getting
It's not
her
lying,
license
Your Honor,
suspended.
and I won't let that be said today. He admitted to the mistake today. Patrons and people who have identifications and driver's licenses in the state of Florida have to keep their address on file.
You know what?
The state intends to amend the charge and proceed on no valid.
I'm rescinding the sentence. I'm granting the JOA.
So you're granting it because you don't agree with the state's decision on the other charge?
I'm granting JOA in fairness.
In fairness, because you don't like the state's decision today, Your Honor, on the case?
No, you're not. No, I've reconsidered all of the testimony and the evidence. And, you know, now that I consider what Officer Wagner testified to and how many times he basically tripped over himself unnecessarily just to arrest this lady with no real probable cause. We should have a suppression hearing. I'm granting the motion for JOA.
Then the state would like to be heard on that matter, Your Honor, as they're entitled to be heard.
Sure.
Today we've proven, as Your Honor initially indicated, until such time as the state was not able to tell you why we're proceeding on the charge that we were proceeding on, the state intended to amend that to either a civil infraction and or a no valid, but the state needed time and intended to do that. However, in this particular case, there was ample testimony as to the fact that the defendant's own statement that she was in possession of alcohol and she drank it. There was testimony uncontroverted from the defendant that was in fact alcohol and she normally doesn't. This is again evidence, direct evidence, and not circumstantial evidence. Furthermore, there was bad decision making, there was balance, there was sway issues, and everything else.
JOA for the defendant. You're done. But you still have this other criminal charge. I'm not dismissing that. the DeWillis. We're going to go full bore. We'll get DMV people in here. We'll get Officer Wagner back here, and we'll find out why your license was suspended, if somebody broke the law to cause your license to be suspended. And that's the route you wanted to go.
No, Your Honor, that's not the route I wanted.
Is that another case on your docket? I
Yes,
heard
it
that
is
was on
on
your
my
docket in both. Okay, I just wanted to make
We'll
sure.
see where that goes.
Okay.
Motion, JOA is granted.
Your Honor, I believe it would be judgment notwithstanding a verdict.
Judgment notwithstanding.
And you're not going to provide a written order on that?
Nope. No need. It's in the minutes. Want to appeal me? No.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Case should have never been. Never.
Thank you for letting us know that, Your Honor.